Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the StarLadder Hell Cup. My name is Dinko. Joined by Hawker, we're right into map number 2, into the pistol.
Into the pistol. Very quickly back into the action here on Inferno, the map pick of NAVI Junior. First one ends up going the way of Hard Legion, as you'd expect them to win on their map pick. It was 16-12, though, a pretty close one. Let's see if Inferno also delivers. Rage moving close to the bomb site, spamming down the man up close and personal. And Hard Legion have won the trades onto A.
Have indeed, and well, Rage getting the frying on towards Gospadarov. Not only kapacho, the last remaining player, into this. 1 versus 3 for him to try and get vaulted up through short. Rage able to find him. It's going to be the Hard Legion pistol pickup for them. Coming into Inferno. Now, Dust 2 and Inferno. 2 maps we see Hard Legion struggle on yesterday, but 2 maps we know they're quite comfortable on. And we have seen a better performance, an upturn in performance today than they were performing yesterday. And specifically this player Rage as well. He was really quiet for the past couple of days, but getting a good start into Inferno is a real good sign for him moving forward. Now we know what Krad can do here on the T side of Inferno when he pops off, and he was starting to really wake up towards the end of Dust 2 as well. So this is exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing what Hard Legion can provide us.
That definitely should be a fun one here on Inferno. NAVI Junior also looks pretty decent on Dust 2 in terms of their individuals. So we should be able to see them show up. And this is the sort of round where some of those individuals need to show up. They've got the Deegs in hand. They've also got a flash into Banana to try and regain some map control here. And looks like Hard Legion will oblige. They'll move off of Banana for the time being. NAVI Junior don't have full information of that, though. Aunkere with a well-timed smoke at mid. That's going to buy time for the rotate. But Hard Legion have still got plenty of time left on the clock.
Forrester walking out on towards the bomb site. Picks up the Mac 10 in play. Bit able to find one. That's Krad picked off. Legit in play here for NAVI Junior. Find another one as well. Aunkere on the deagle, going back for more. Eventually, they will be shut down. It's Forrester pulling it right back into a 3 versus 3. He'll continue to walk through the archway, looking through CT spawn with 34 seconds. Topa back in the ruins. Now bit down and towards pit. Just up and towards the long area. 25 seconds left. NAVI Junior still standing a bit of a chance here, but seems to be as recovered up until this point. Bit with the headshot again. Rage able to come back in. And even if Hard Legion walk away with this round win, it's still a lot of damage done for NAVI Junior. Still impressive stuff.
Yeah, 2v2 could be doable still for them as well. Moving into the bomb site. AK recovered by Topa, which will help his chances of landing some shots on this retake attempt. kapacho creeping on up with the Deeg. He's the man going in first. Flashbang doesn't land, and the player in pit is trying to buy time for Svyat, who will get the kill from the bomb site. Rage gets one of his own, and Hard Legion do indeed hold on for the round win. But comes close, like you were saying. Definitely some signs of life there from NAVI Junior in that round. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if we're likely to see the same into this round, though. Likely to be a save across the board. Could start again from Rage over on the Hard Legion side for what it's worth. And he's not even AWPing here on Inferno. Generally on the T side, we haven't seen him pick up the AWP as often. He's got off to a good start with some of the other weapons, so that's definitely a good sign for Hard Legion moving forwards.
Oh, Krad. A few kills coming in. Forrester able to find one back through. And Aunkere there with the P250. Krad gets rid of him. And it's Hard Legion 3-0 up now. 4 players staying alive as well. So quite a bit of money building up on this T side. Over at NAVI Junior, it's going to be the AWP into the hands of Gospadarov. The M4 is being purchased up. And this is where we truly get into the important rounds. The ones where we'll see what NAVI Junior have up their sleeve here on the defense.
This is where we get to see the buy come in for NAVI Junior. AWP in the hands of Gospadarov and a 3-man banana stack to kick things off here in round number 4. Gospadarov getting aggressive on this angle and he gets the shot to go his way. Spotted the second man as well, and he continues to come close on these follow-up shots, but he's not able to land them. And finally, Gospadarov says enough is enough, but Svyat is the man who moves in. Topa's there for the trade, though, so NAVI Junior remain on top of the banana trades. And now Hard Legion have to fight back from a 3v4. And with Krad having this Mac 10, he looks somewhat likely to lead the way. Although I don't know if that smoke has gone as far as Krad wanted it to. It's not really landed far enough to be comfortably pushing out of. Krad is now lining up a Molotov, which will land in pit to clear out another position. Forrester will line up a flashbang to move into the A-bomb site. Bit with the first kill on the hole. Krad already dealt with, and Rage is so low on health that the trade kill is not looking too likely. Forrester's going to have to do the heavy lifting, and Aunkere lines up the first man. Just Forrester left. He gets the one headshot, but he's got to go back up for the bomb, buying a bit more time for the CTs, but the bomb plant will come on in. 28 health left for Forrester, though, so winning this clutch remains a difficult feat. Could do with a quick kill here, could do with a quick headshot, but he only sprays down the one man. NAVI Junior fight in tandem, fight together, and win their first round. But Hard Legion took that pretty close. Again, Forrester, the man, delivering multiple kills, almost winning the round for his team. However, NAVI Junior get themselves on the board with their first CT round secured. The money might not be great for NAVI Junior, though, here. You can already see the buys coming through. I think a couple of players are going to have to sacrifice on the weaponry on the CT side. They really need to make sure they get as much utility as possible on Inferno. It's very important to have those nades. So NAVI Junior go down to a couple of MP9s and a FAMAS. So even though NAVI Junior won that round, it doesn't put them in the best position in this next one in terms of their buy. Hard Legion have got a chance to try and reset their opponents here.
They do indeed. NAVI Junior going to be running down in banana early on. It's going to be kinqie ready for him. One kill picked up on towards Aunkere. Kapacho a bit able to fight back, and Krad's in with a good kill, nearly a second. And he will fall to the MP9. Luckily, Ridge was close enough by to get the trade in, but still not brilliant. Now Topa and kapacho. And 2 versus 2. Oh, 2 versus 1 now. It's only Ridge stuck on the T stairs. He knows the last player towards banana is. That's Topa, and he's going to be picked off. And that was an open range towards this B bomb site. He can run away. Kapacho's 19 HP though, stuck inside the middle. So Rage certainly favored to win this, especially with all the time in the world. Get this plant in. He's going to use the Molotov for CT. Commits to the plant. As a post-plant position, he can fall back in the dark, but he's going to go for the aggressive fight. He should be favored to win this due to the HP, but if kapacho gets the shots off first, he might just win it, and that is exactly what happens here. Kapacho wins the aim duel, and I'm not a fan of the way Rage played that. I'm going to be honest. Kapacho, a little bit lucky as well that we'll get the AWP, and now makes his way back over to the B-bomb site for the defuse. Plenty of time to get it done as well, and that is going to be a second round on the board here for NAVI Junior.
NAVI Junior. Always got to make that distinction. Yeah, that another round that comes close, though. Another round that really comes down to the wire for NAVI Junior. They're not winning convincingly in these early rounds, but just getting the round wins on the board is a good start for them. Again, though, their money is in a somewhat better position this time, but they still might be missing a little bit here or there. It's the Hard Legion guys that could have more issues, though. They are still deciding on what they want to buy into this round. It looks like they will get a pause to talk things through and figure out exactly what they want to invest. You can already see the buyers coming through. Looks like Hard Legion have decided to take the safer approach here. They're going down to pistols in this round. So it looks like NAVI Junior might have been able to weather the storm early on. Even though it was close gun round wins, looks like NAVI Junior will have the economy edge, at least in this round.
You could head over to Hellcase and use the SLTV code, which is SLTV15. Very easy to remember, StarLadder TV, along with 15 at the end of it, because you get a 15% refill bonus if you use that code over at Hellcase. So head on over there. Also, open up the Hell Cup Pro case. You can support the dynamic prize pool, which is currently at $26,939. So I think we went up $9 since the last map, Alex. That's pretty good.
Not bad.
You can make a change.
Slowly but surely, it rises. Oh, a few nades for Hard Legion in this round, with some flashes and some smokes to work with. They have enough utility for a B-sided execute if that's what they want to do. And with the way the CTs are playing right now, the smokes could be pretty good to cut them off, but kapacho gets the first kill from the coffins. Flashbang lands onto Topa. Both CTs low on this B-bomb site. One shot is all that's needed onto either of these players right now, and Topa gets run over. This should allow the bomb to be planted on B, and Hard Legion have got themselves into this round.
They do indeed, and while they're on the bomb site, buying themselves time, Gospadarov just holding back from the ruins, runs out of ammo on the M4, has to switch to the sidearm. Luckily, he's still getting kills with it. He'll find one, his teammate backing him up as well. Third kill, that's huge. Now a bit into the 1 versus 1. No Rage is trapped in the corner, and Bit is going to win it. NAVI Junior walk away with the round, but what a chaotic round that was. Almost feel like Hard Legion had that in the bag up until that point. Gospadarov does a real good job at staying alive and causing issues in the ruins area. If he doesn't stay alive or at least get 1 kill there, I feel like that round's done. But he does well.
Yeah, great job to keep them going over on the CT side of things. Having to really save that round, though. It hasn't been comfortable for NAVI Junior so far, but the main thing is they're getting rounds on the board, and they will hope that that's set to continue. Rage picking up the AWP over on the Hard Legion side of things, though. He's trying to see if he can get something going with that AWP on the T side. And again, he's had a good start to this game. So you can see why he'd go for the AWP, his favored weapon of choice. Oh, Rage took a lot of damage from that Molotov there. He just went down to 28 health from some early nades. Not the best start to the round for Hard Legion, but they will just sit back and play this default.
Topa behind the sandbags at top banana. Smoke is going to go down in towards banana area. It's going to be Topa looking over the top of the half wall. Svyat there. It's going to be Aunkere with a kill though. Now the Molotov deploys in behind that as well. Still held at the moment is the one-man advantage in play here for NAVI Junior. It's going to be Bit and Gospadarov finding the kills. Flash kill on towards Krad. Forrester picked off and out of there. Now kinqie and Rage standing in CO2 versus 5. Hard Legion getting picked apart in these last few rounds. Now this is a gun round, Alex, that hasn't really gone their way. Hasn't really shown too much. Not even a single kill coming in from Hard Legion in round number 7. It's already done.
Done and dusted. 30 seconds left on the clock. They may just think about saving at this point. Rage picks up the bomb. Begins to move into banana, but I think he's realized with the time so low, especially, the save call may be the better bet at this point for Hard Legion. Even if they don't get money for saving, keeping these 2 guns into the next round could still have value. Finally, a more convincing round for NAVI Junior, though. Finally, a chance for them to establish some sort of economy, to get some cash in the back pockets, to give them some breathing room here on this CT side. Again, this is the map pick of NAVI Junior, one that they're generally pretty good on. They've got a 69% win rate on this map, including a recent win against Hellcase that we saw here at the Hellcase Cup. That one came very close, though. Remember, that game, NAVI Junior had a really big lead, and Hellcase nearly came back on Inferno. So we've seen some slight weaknesses on this map for NAVI Junior in the Hellcase Cup so far. And Hard Legion, off the back of the 2 saved guns, will be able to get a bye together into this next round.
Well, 1 minute and 7 seconds. Now Svyat starting to charge up. Gap on the right side of the smoke as Svyat's about to move forward. 1 minute left on the clock as Svyat starts to go through. Now the utility being used up. Svyat starts to sprint through as a front man. It's going to be kapacho ready. First kill picked up. Forrester on the double. And now we got ourselves a man advantage in play for Hard Legion with the bomb planted here in the B bomb side as well. NAVI Junior are still over towards A, coming in for the retake attempt. Flash up into the air. And now Gospadarov Looking down the M4, he will take a look on the left and right, clearing all these close corners. Rage goes for the peak, but it's Aunkere with a win in terms of that aim jolt. And now it's 2 AKs and 1 UMP, looking to hold it off. NAVI Junior coming back in with a quick retake. The kills keep coming in. Krad tapping away, but he's gone, and all the kills go in favor of NAVI Junior. Not a single kill picked up for Hard Legion into the 4 versus 3 post plan.
Forrester did well at the start of this round to get them into a winnable position as well, but they just can't get those fights to go their way, can't get those kills on the board on the rest of the players. Forrester continues to have these rounds where he opens things up, where he gets Hard Legion into contention, but this time round they can't close out the round win. Again though, Hard Legion keep on bringing these rounds somewhat close. They keep on showing an ability to get onto these bomb sites at least. They've had quite a few rounds now where they've got the bomb planted, they just haven't been able to close it in the post plant. So if Hard Legion can just fix that, if they can just make sure that they lock down these bomb sites in these post plants, they could be on for a good T-side. But Gospadarov taking matters into his own hands at the start of this round, gets the pick at second mid, gets back safely, and that's a nice start to the round for NAVI Junior.
Hard Legion going back into Banana. Currently waiting on this side of the map is Topa and kapacho up at the top of B. They will fall back into the bomb site itself. LTs will start to walk forward, clearing just in front of the half wall. A boost is going to come in to allow them to look over the top of it. Hard Legion a man down, desperately looking for some sort of way to find a pick back. It's not going to be coming their way easily here. They're going to have a lot of work to do in terms of finding it. 2 players just turtling up in the B-bomb site here. Topa from the coffins. kapacho first orange is ready with the utility. As soon as any information's gathered, that'll just slow Hard Legion down completely. And it's not like there's a whole lot of time left here either. It is the smoke, so they can run through the smoke, but it certainly is going to split them up. Topa takes the first kill. Smoke deploys. Topa now holding. Oh, through the smoke. Catches Ridge. Damage onto the second player as well. This round just not going well at all here for Hard Legion. They are crumbling, and while Aunkere about to walk through the smoke through CT, this could be the decisive play if kapacho doesn't get anything done here. He's aware of the push on the left side. Aunkere will strike. Krad stuck in the corner, only gets the one, and he has finally put an end to as well. It's going to be 6-3. NAVI Junior are playing well here on the CT side.
Now they're continuing to consistently put up these rounds, put these round wins on the board. Now it's starting to look a bit more convincing from them in some of these rounds as well, where they're not coming quite as close. They're not always conceding the bomb plants. And they just continue to grind out these rounds. 6-3 lead for them. That's 6 round wins in a row. Because remember, Hard Legion won the pistol round. So once we've head into these gun rounds, it's been a completely different story here. And a bit getting aggressive. Perhaps a bit too aggressive in the apartments there. Quickly traded out by kinqie. And that should be a rifle recovered for Hard Legion. And perhaps a way into this round. Especially with Krad having that AK. He's capable of winning a round with 1 rifle. We saw that over on Dust 2.
Yeah, exactly. So he can be like the one-man army. And when you talk about a hero, AK, he's probably one of the better players to give it to. Let's see if he can pop off. Minute and 3 seconds left in play. Aunkere around the corner. kinqie's going to swing. The Tech 9 trying to draw the attention away. Krad's going to be shut down by the AWP of Gospadarov, who wants more from the same position. Misses the flick. He will fall. It's on Rage. Now into 1 versus 2. And I did see that AWP line on the floor. And I know Rage will want to pick that up. And he's got it in his hands now. Plenty of time. He's also very high HP. 100 HP still to his name. So winning this round is certainly possible for a player of Rage's caliber. So we'll see if he can make it work. He's coming out of the apartments. 30 seconds now with a scope in his hands. Could have went back to B, so you can see that kapacho's having to rotate back to that B-bomb site itself. So he has a 1v1 here on both sides of the map. Rage is going to come off the top of the balcony. It's all about finding this quick kill, and Eop not the best gun for this, but it doesn't matter. Rage is going to find that burst. Topa now gone, and the bomb plant can come through. Rage has so much time to play this 1 versus 1. He did have one a little bit earlier on. He probably should have won, so this is the perfect time to rectify his earlier mistakes. He can win this 1v1 against kapacho. That's going to give Hard Legion a much-needed round win. And how's he missed that? Usually we'd see Rage hit those every day of the week, but still he survives. Better positioning now as well. Flash up, kapacho just holding. Rage not peeking yet. Until this point, he will win the 1v2. Great stuff. And that is going to be Hard Legion with another round added to the collection.
That's just so well played from Rage. I don't think the opponents ever got a chance to shoot at him in the 2v1. Maybe at the end there was an opportunity, but hiding behind that pillar was a really unexpected position for him to be playing from. The fact that he's got the read onto Topa's position in the mini pit in the first place is so sick. Rage winning the clutch by just out-positioning, out-maneuvering his opponents. That peek into library as well was clearly the right read. He clearly knew exactly what to do in terms of taking the fight. Just end up missing that one easy shot. But even when he missed that easy shot, he didn't let it get to him. He didn't let it get in his head. He made sure to just get into another good position behind that pillar on short and ends up winning the round for his team. Really well played by Rage. And you can see him really starting to have a good game now. 12 kills on the board. He gets to have that AWP into his hand for this next round as well. And Hard Legion finally stopped the win streak that NAVI Junior were building off the back of Rage's clutch. Let's see if they can find a more consistent path to victory, though, into this next round, because they've got the full guns together, and NAVI Junior are on their last legs in terms of their buy here. They've had to invest all their money to get this buy together on the CT side.
Well, bit back on short. Krad has got his smoke at the ready. They go in towards A. Utility being used up. Gospadarov in the corners. They're running towards his positions. Kinqie with the headshot. Bit coming around the side. He's going to try and line them up, but doesn't pick up the damage, unfortunately. That's going to be a two-man advantage in play here for Hard Legion. And this might just be the turnaround that they've been waiting for. Rage winning the clutch in the previous, putting them into this position. It has to be the save call from NAVI Junior. It's going to be a 5th round here for Hard Legion. And they're right back into things in this first half. It was starting to look rough for them, but they have recovered.
Nice quick aggression into A. They win both those fights on short, and that's the round. Not too much else to talk about. Good switch up for Hard Legion, though, going a bit quicker this time, even on the full gun round. They speed up the pace. Especially when you have Rage winning the clutch in the last round. I feel like your opponents might think that you're going to slow it down and you're going to try and let Rage get a pick or two, but they go for the faster play, and it works out for them. Exit kills now are the name of the game for both these teams, but Hard Legion, after losing the one man, decide to call it off. They're happy to save their guns over. They're happy to keep their economy strong. Rage will get that AWP back into his hands, and it's really the NAVI Junior money that we need to look at. They're probably just going to be saving all their cash here. So at least they save 3 guns over. Oh, no, they're actually going to go for the force buy. They're going to drop the FAMAS over to Gospadarov. And there we go. Last second, they're deciding to buy up some nades. They go for the full investment. It's not a bad buy for them, but going all in on this round means if they lose this one, Hard Legion could get themselves back into the lead. So a bit of pressure on this round for NAVI Junior. And again, the CTs go back to a 3-man banana stack at the start of this round. They've been doing that fairly frequently so far, but they've got to be a bit careful they don't fall to this fast A play again. Hard Legion are moving into the apartments, taking some early control, and NAVI Junior still haven't rotated a player back to this A site. So right now, there's only 2 CTs on A, both holding from the short side.
Oh, nice kill. Aunkere getting rid of Krad. Smoke's landing. Now a minute left on the clock. Utility coming through. Aunkere sits back on the bomb site itself. Forrester sitting up towards short. 50 seconds in play as he walks forward. He's blinded, held back, and now Aunkere stuck inside of the A bomb site itself. It's going to be kinqie with a headshot. Bit picked off. Now Gospadarov with another kill on the FAMAS. It's Forrester that's going to fall. Now man advantage in play here for NAVI Junior. 35 seconds as they start to walk forward. It's Aunkere in the corner still with his teammate Gospadarov at the back of the bomb site. It's an absolute light up. Aunkere taking 2 from the corner, and they still haven't got rid of him. He's pretty much won the round here as well. Svyat's still stuck in the apartments. Player swinging from Library. It's going to be the double peek. Surely here, svyat gets the kill towards Library somehow, but he is overrun. Topa swinging in from long. Just too much to handle. There's NAVI Junior with the 7th round on the board. High risk, high reward, but the round pays off.
Yeah, that first kill for Aunkere was a nice isolation of the fight thanks to the Molotov that was on short. And then Hard Legion were really hesitant as they tried to push up A short there. They never really fully committed to it. And that almost worked for them because NAVI Junior, I think, were kind of assuming it was a fake because they didn't see the push come in. They weren't fully rotating over to the A bomb site, but in the end, they didn't need to. Aunkere was locking it down, anchoring that A bomb site with a couple of big kills, and he was able to stay alive in that corner for way too long. So Hard Legion, even though they had some decent nades set up, they were unable to push into the A bomb site in that previous round. And at the start of this one, oh, this could work out. Kapacho caught in the flames, 2 kills onto the B bomb site. And NAVI Junior bring it back to a 3v3 at the very least, but they're scrambling to get back into position on B, and that could be costly because Krad is in the back lines. Good kill from Krad, and now Gospadarov has to try and lock this down.
Well, Gospadarov. It's back. Towards new box. Gospadarov now burning out of position. It's going to be Aunkere with 1 kill. Catching out Rage at the car, and that is the bomb. Big kill to find, and that just weakens the attack completely. Hard Legion had the advantage, but now they've lost control. Aunkere with another kill. It's all svyat, stuck low HP. Up on the side, the nade's going through. They have a good read, and that nade is going to drop into 2 HP. He hasn't got the bomb. This is the big issue. Aunkere's still walking forward, though. He's not going to be watching the bomb. Instead, just wrapping. And there it is. What a round from Aunkere. Saves the day, and it's NAVI Junior with another round picked up. Hard Legion held the advantage, but losing the bomb back in the car, it was so disjointed. And NAVI Junior will be happy with that.
I don't think Aunkere ever actually saw the bomb because it dropped behind the little wooden panel. I don't think he ever actually looked that way. So I think that's why he's moving back into the site there. He thinks he needs to take the fight, and hey, it works out for him. He's up to 17 kills now. Aunkere's been killing everything that comes into his path in these recent rounds. Like you said, though, if Hard Legion were just a little bit quicker at committing to that bomb site, they probably could have run down the AWP of Gospadarov. They probably could have traded. They didn't realize the flank was coming in. They weren't ready for it. And NAVI Junior keep on managing to just scrape these round wins. They've done such a great job on the NAVI Junior side of winning a bunch of these close rounds, of making sure that they're always having the slight edge. And it's making a difference right now in the score. 8-5 lead for NAVI Junior. Another low buy for Hard Legion. Never underestimate these pistols, especially the new Tech 9. It's pretty powerful right now. A lot of teams are using it to a great deal of success, but it's still a round that NAVI Junior should be winning most of the time.
Krad just chilling in the apartments with the Tech 9s. Along with the rest of his team here. Well, a simple execute where you dive out of the balcony with the vast majority of the players and have a split going in through middle. You do see a lot of success here in this kind of scenario, so we'll see if the pistols work out for them. It's going to be Forrester with 1. svyat coming in with a Tech 9 as well. We're into a 3v3. 28 seconds. svyat dives to the pit, but Gospadarov still alive, still in the corner on this A-bomb site. He's going to hide back here with the P250. kinqie able to find one on the Tech 9, and kapacho starting to make his way back in. Suddenly, Hard Legion have the advantage. Flash coming through. Rage is going to miss the shot. Bomb plant in. Rage going to fall. kapacho gets a second, but it's on kinqie. 1 versus 1 up against Topa, and the Tech 9 will win it. Hard Legion, just with pistols, managed to pick up a round on the A-bomb site.
Yeah, they managed to crack the A-bomb site with those pistols. I was saying that the Tech 9 can be very powerful, and kinqie proves that with the 3 kills on the round. He closes it out in the clutch at the end. And kinqie was the one player on Hard Legion who was a bit far behind the rest of the team in terms of fragging. So it was his turn to step up, and he does indeed step up to the plate, giving Hard Legion a 6th round and a really good chance to get 7 on the board here. That is a big swing round for Hard Legion. Winning that one gives them the opportunity now to more than likely get 7 rounds on their T side, because NAVI Junior are the ones who don't have money for this last round of the half. that could be a really big difference maker. That could be a round we look back on as really changing this game, because it turns Hard Legion from having potentially a 5-round T side to now a 7-round T side, which makes all the difference. But first, they've got to make sure they don't lose to the pistols themselves. They know how dangerous the pistols can be, considering they just won with the Tech-9s themselves. So I'm sure they will show respect to NAVI Junior's buy into this one. And Aunkere gets the kill. He has been on point here on Inferno, and he opens up the round.
Well, Aunkere, good kill again. He's got an AK now as well, recovered. Krad's going to get bit. Was ready for that aggression towards balcony. Another push coming through from Hard Legion in towards this B side of the map. They made the right call. They've got 3 players over here at the moment, so this is actually the best case scenario. Aunkere catching Krad over towards the A side of the map as well. Svyat with blind kill. kapacho going to be picked off, but Gospadarov's position could be huge here. Got to show up with the deagle here in this corner. It's going to be Topa with the headshot. Gospadarov back in CT trying to assist him. He will fall without anything though. Aunkere though, somehow, out of nowhere, just lines up 2 of the AK. He starts off the round well, recovers, gets the AK, shuts down Krad over towards the A bomb site, and then a flurry of kills to end the half. Huge 4K from Aunkere. We didn't even get to see most of it, and well, it's 9-6. That's just brilliant. 22-9. What a game Aunkere is having.
I was about to say, just a casual 22 kill half for Aunkere, you know. Not bad, not bad. And you can see everyone else on the server is at a pretty similar kill counts for the most part, but Aunkere has been the clear difference maker. Ever since that round where he was able to anchor that A site and get multiple kills, it felt like he just continued to step up with multi-kill after multi-kill as the half went on. And Aunkere has helped his team get to a 9-6 lead at the half. And interestingly, Dinko, Aunkere right now is at a 100% KAST percentage, which means he's basically had some impact in every round, either with a kill, an assist, or a trade kill, or at least he survived. So that's really cool to see. Aunkere has been all over this game so far. You can see those odds over at Unicorn still favoring Hard Legion, but NAVI Junior have been working their way back into this one. They've been slowly putting up a good fight. They've been slowly shifting those odds slightly back into their favor. But over at Unicorn, they still believe that Hard Legion are the favorites, and we'll see if that can come on through heading into the second half of Inferno.
Well, we'll see if they can recover. NAVI Junior certainly did struggle on the T side against Hapaleno, so I'm not too confident just yet. I mean, I've got to see what they've got here on the T side. Yes, a good CT half. They get 9 on the board, but you know, it's a pretty common half, 9-6. So we'll see if they can get anything done here. NAVI Junior starting to charge up in towards middle. It's Rage just sitting back in the bomb site. Forster towards Graveyard. A good position for him to be in. He got towards the left side now to the right. Seeing players all over the place, but he's not finding anything. NAVI Junior continue to win the pistols. And while it's looking good for them in this one, it's going to be Krad, kinqie, and svyat all the way far removed from this round. Going to be a 10th picked up for NAVI Junior unless there's some crazy heroics. Now, we did see Hard Legion pull off a stupid pistol on Dust 2. Where everything was looking down and out, and suddenly they found pistol headshots all over the place. So, let's see if that's the case here again. NAVI Junior this time, though, having players sunk deep into the pit, really gives me confidence that the T side will be taking this pistol round. Trying to get back in. Not finding these pit players is a big issue, especially with the players still alive inside of the site as well. It's got Gospadarov taking down svyat. That's the kit gone, and the chances of Hard Legion now gone as well. It's going to be a 10th round for NAVI Junior. They will continue their winning ways into the second half here.
Oh, kapacho dies to the bomb, but it's all good. NAVI Junior get the pistol round win that they wanted. That's the main thing they were looking for. Again, another crazy stat for NAVI Junior is that 5 of their round wins so far have come from 1vx situations. They've had to really work hard. They've had a bunch of close rounds that they've had to win, but they've been able to do so. They've been able to drag those rounds through to get to this point. And now with the pistol round win, they've got a chance to put some distance between them and Hard Legion here, as long as they can beat down this force buy that Hard Legion have gone for. Scout from Rage peeking down mid. We've seen him land some good shots from this position previously, and there's a tag onto Gospadarov. Nade to follow through, and it lands. Great start to the round from Rage. The scout and the nade 1-2 combo gets the opening kill. Won't be getting any more though.
Well, at the moment, NAVI Junior certainly looking good. Hard Legion, yes, the pistols. We know what they can do with them. So, respect required. kinqie going for the shot. In towards short, but now the push comes through. It's svyat under pressure with the 5-7. Oh, the lineup available. But he's only going to get 1 kill. But oh, Forrester, 3 kills out of nowhere. The Deagle pulls off the round for Hard Legion. And again, it's one of those rounds we just don't really get to see what's going on. It just, out of nowhere, Forrester just gets 3 Deagle shots. And they all land quick succession. And a 7th round picked up for Hard Legion.
Apparently, it's Forrester's turn to step up individually. We've had so many rounds where an individual has stepped up and got a big multi-kill. This time, Forrester finds a triple to win his team the round. And this game has been so back and forth, and that looks set to continue here in the second half. Hard Legion winning with the force buy. Now it's their opportunity to try and force NAVI Junior back down to a bad economy. But again, NAVI Junior have gone for the force buy of their own, so who knows what's going to happen into this round. Maybe one of the individuals on NAVI Junior will step up this time round. svyat, though, has spotted that head. Surely he knows the players are close. The flash is so well timed. svyat calls for it. Krad delivers it. And svyat gets 2 easy cleanup kills with the MP9.
Well, kapacho starting to come through. It's going to be Krad with a kill on towards kapacho. Rage finding one back in as well. It's a bit picked off, and now it's just Topa, the last remaining player here with the Deagle. Oh, does get an opportunity here, but they now know where he is. It's looking pretty unlikely he'll be able to do much. He will get an opportunity in towards the archway player. Low HP now on Rage as he backs away. Topa, 6 HP, gonna be spotted, finished off, and Hard Legion have another flawless round. Well, their first in a while. It's gonna be 8 rounds picked up. 2 away from tying things up. Taking a look at this round, it's not gonna be much in the bank for NAVI, so a buy is certainly not coming through. So Hard Legion should be on a 9th round. 10-9, anybody's game yet again.
I think that's the perfect way to sum up this series. Anybody's game right now. That first map was pretty close over on Dust 2. Inferno is shaping up to potentially be an even closer one. NAVI Junior being down to this low buy should be an easy cleanup. Rage gets flashed in for 3 kills, making it look easy against the pistols. He drops down a bit too far. Didn't really need to do that, but Gospadarov has to reload the gun, and that's going to cost him. Forrester can run him down at the end there. No problem that they lose the 1 man. They're able to save the M4. And now the buy comes through into round number 20. Gospadarov picking up an AWP as well as Rage over on the CT side. We get a replay of Rage, just farming these frags, getting those extra kills on the board.
Well, nice kill from Gospadarov. Does catch out Rage. That's going to be a good start here for NAVI Junior. They desperately need a good round win here. As Hard Legion are going to be finding themselves a good amount of momentum with a good bit of success now building on the second half. So Gospadarov, a player that I know, we both know can pop off to a great extent, but has been pretty quiet in the last few games we've seen from NAVI Junior. It's actually been probably Aunkere and kapacho for me that have been the most impressive, and Bit has been pretty solid as well at times. So a lot of talent on this team. Krad is going to catch Gospadarov. Topa with the immediate trade back in. Spray coming through. Oh, no. Okay. kinqie should have found that kill, that's for sure. But luckily, Krad's able to get 1 back. But it's not enough here. He has to get all 5. The ace clutch won't be happening. He's going to slip away. Round picked up for NAVI Junior. 11-9. And that's just a good start. Everybody effectively trading, getting the good opening as well. And it all started with that pick from Gospadarov in the first place.
like you're saying, he's been a bit quiet. I think generally Rage has been having more impact with his AWP on the CT side, but in this round, those two go up against each other, and Bit even hunts down that final frag, not allowing Krad to save that AWP over into this next round. Rage is still going to call for the AWP drop here. Krad gets an AWP of his own. Hard Legion have got money to buy across the board, so the double AWP setup is allowed to come through for them. They might be missing some nades, they might be missing some kits, but the buy won't be too bad for Hard Legion across the board. Heading into around 21. We'll see if this double AWP setup is the difference maker for the CT side. Krad takes an AWP for Banana. Rage will be going on the A side of the map with his AWP. Rage is actually playing apartments right now with the sniper. Close range angle, which could see some action come his way. Kapacho is moving up close here, and Rage is going to continue to hold this. Close angle, but the shot won't land. Krad gets a kill elsewhere, but Rage goes back for it, and Kapacho's ready for that fight. Maybe overextending slightly there as NAVI Junior get 2 kills in reply.
Definitely unfortunate here for Hard Legion. NAVI Junior doing great stuff to find those replies, though. Now we're into a 4v3, a man advantage in play for the youngster team. Just holding back, it's Aunkere with the AWP, looking down in towards Coffins. Currently just the one player on this B side of the map right now, though. That's svyat all the way back here with the M4A4. He'll be pushing forward. There's the push coming through for the rest of the T side. Now svyat does a good job. He needs at least one more, I would say. He has bought a lot of time, actually, staying alive at that point. That's allowed Forrester to get behind. That's the bomb dropped. Big kills coming in from the CT side, but Gospadarov goes back, wins the battle. Now kinqie swings, and he will fall. Could be played better, I think, there from Hard Legion, but NAVI Junior do find themselves at the 12th round. Now 4 away from map number 3. Hard Legion struggling a little bit now. They haven't really got a whole lot of money left over into this next round either, so we'll see what they can purchase up into the next round, but this one is certainly looking like a 13th for NAVI Junior.
Aunkere's back to the Bison, which we saw previously. Already got 25 kills on the board. He wants to farm up some eco frags here. He's already having a good game. Why not give him some extra frags? Add those stats a little bit further. They are up against a very weak buy in this one. Yeah, I think that round for Hard Legion is one they'll look back on as a round that they could have won. I think if they just played a bit safer after getting that first pick, but they lost those further fights. And then, like you said, those trades weren't really there once the execute came in from NAVI Junior. So a bit of a shame for Hard Legion. But into this round, NAVI Junior will focus on just trying to figure out if there's a stack in place. And Bit has to be careful here. He's down to 8 health. Somehow still alive. Somehow gets away with his life. Aunkere using that Bison to put down some covering fire to keep his teammates safe. And Hard Legion have just fully rotated away from B, but I feel like Aunkere should have heard that. He's moving into the B site now, and he's on the flank. Yeah, that rotate from Hard Legion is a bit of a weird one, because now the bomb's just going to move over to that B site, which is wide open.
Well, they'll be having an easy time with things here on this B bomb site, but they're still taking their time, being methodical. They don't want to be caught out by anything. And that's something I actually like about this NAVI Junior team, is they don't take anything for granted. They always play methodical Counter-Strike. They always make a good job. Well, the knife kill from Aunkere. svyat not aware. Another Bison picked up. This is ultimate BM. He gets a kill.
Maximum money.
Yeah, maximum money, ultimate BM, Alex, and another round win added to the board here for NAVI Junior. And in style, Aunkere is having a great time.
Spots a player on the site as well. With this Bison, he can just risk this if he wants to. He doesn't really care about saving the Bison over. Oh, thinks about flashing, decides against it. I'm not sure about the Glock, but I guess at range, the Bison's not the best. Either way, he's buying time for his teammates to get into position as well, in case they want to hunt this down. The rest of the team don't really need to hunt here, though. Hard Legion aren't saving anything of value. They're just hoping that they can get a kill or two at the end of this round, but that will not be allowed. Hard Legion sit back on the site. Unfortunately, they're not able to get any exit kills. 13-9 lead for NAVI Junior, and we get a replay of the stab in the back. svyat has no clue what's going to hit him. Bison spray onto the second man as well. But here comes the buy that Hard Legion have to rely on. kinqie picks up an M4. Svyat stuck down onto an MP9. The rest of the team getting rifles over on that side of things. And Aunkere has actually stuck with that Bison, Dinko. That's going to be something to watch out for in this round. And oh, wow, okay, it's the Tech 9 that Aunkere's using. And he wins that first fight. Rage also hits the deck. Not a good start here for Hard Legion. Oh, it's gone from bad to worse. They've lost another man.
Oh, this is, I think this might be approaching the final few stages of Inferno. NAVI Junior is just dominating now on the T side. This is good. They've improved. Yesterday they definitely had a couple of weaknesses in terms of like finding consistency after finding the first half so dominantly, and then they go to the second half, they kind of fell a little bit flat, but now they've changed that up. They're looking much better coming into today. Hard Legion are a difficult team as well to play against. Looks like NAVI Junior are not done. They want to send us to a third map. They want to bring it all the way, fight for that spot to go up against Gospadarov later on. Oh, that'll be a good battle, actually. We were kind of robbed of the NAVI Junior Espada battle.
Yeah, I think Espada against either of these teams would be a really good matchup, in all honesty.
Yep. I mean, we did already see Hard Legion versus Espada. Espada looked pretty comfortable going later into the series, but I think, yeah, given another chance, Hard Legion versus Espada could be another good series, but because NAVI Junior had to forfeit the first map they played in the tournament against Espada, I would love to see that rematch, because Mirage was a pretty close affair between those two teams, and that was Espada's map pick, so I can certainly see a good game there. So it'd be kind of interesting either way this goes.
Absolutely. I'm sure Espada will be watching this game closely, or at least keeping an eye on it. Keeping an eye on the map picks, keeping an eye on how both these teams are performing, because the winner of this does get to play against Espada in the final game of the group. That's in the future, though. Right now, we've got to focus on this round at hand, where Hard Legion have only got pistols. They haven't decided to fully invest into this one. Even though they're 14-9 behind, their money didn't really allow for it. So they go for the half buy. Deegs on most of their players. There's no SMG for NAVI Junior this time round, so it might be slightly more difficult for them to gather the information early into the round. They'll have to commit to fights with the AKs to go for info plays, which can sometimes be a bit of a concern, because then you run the risk of losing that rifle, and that can really allow the round to spiral out of control. So NAVI Junior are just playing slow at the start of this round, seeing if Hard Legion will give anything up, seeing if they'll give the game away. But Hard Legion right now are just sitting back and forcing NAVI Junior to make the play.
Still plenty of time, but NAVI Junior is certainly looking like they want to hit this A-bomb site. Either way, Hard Legion not going to be favoured in any of these fights. It's going to be Rage peeking out in towards long. The library player is tucking back, another utility used up. It's going to be Forrester. Trying to sit back, he's going to dive for the smoke bit. He's going to fall. Forrester on the degot. He will eventually fall himself, and now 4 versus 2. NAVI Junior holding the advantages. Retake attempt coming in, but kapacho shuts out Svyat. Gospadarov gets rid of Krad, and it's going to be 15-9. Map point here on Inferno. NAVI Junior having a great time of things. And now we're looking at probably that third map coming up. Hard Legion are going to be trying to invest into this, trying to fight back as much as they possibly can. I mean, it will be a buy coming in. It certainly is going to be good, but at this point, it's hard to see that world in which Hard Legion pulled this comeback. NAVI Junior have looked good in the second half. They've looked good all over. But in the second map.
Yeah, the money is so strong on NAVI Junior as well. That's the other thing that makes this comeback more difficult for Hard Legion, is that you've got to win at least 2 or 3 gun rounds before NAVI Junior even think of going for a low buy. I would like to see Aunkere get up to that 30 kill mark before this game is over. Would be nice to get that 30 bomb on the board. And we will be getting underway into what could be the last round of Inferno. NAVI Junior with 6 map points here. 6 chances to take us to our decider map, which would be Mirage if it is required. It's looking likely that it will be required right now. But NAVI Junior still need to secure it with one more round win. Gospadarov looking up at Banana early into this round. The Molotov will keep the CTs at bay. Meanwhile, Rage has also gone aggressive with his AWP, but he's unable to find an early fight, so decides to retreat back to A long. NAVI Junior slowly working on banana control at the start of this round, which won't be contested by Hard Legion. So pretty good start to the round for NAVI Junior. They get the map control they were looking for. They're grouping up fairly heavily onto banana right now. This might be an early decision made by NAVI Junior here, although they don't have the bomb in their hands right now.
Well, Rage catching out Aunkere as the push comes forward. Bit taking the shot, svyat picked off, and now 4 versus 4 as they move forward. A minute left in play. This is all onto the hold here. Can the op get anything done? Rage under so much pressure, he's going to be putting it into another knife kill. Krad, that's just ultimate BM again. Kinqie now the last sort of hope for them getting the kill through alongside Forrester. The 2 versus 3 as Hard Legion look back in for the retake. It's not looking good. The spam is almost perfect, but it won't work out for them. Now that smoke up is costing them crucial seconds coming into this retake. And NAVI Junior has such strong post-plant positions that this is looking so good. Utility's going to start trickling on into the bomb site. They're going to attempt for the retake, but it's not looking good for them. The positions held are so strong. This is looking like an easy win here for NAVI Junior. Damage done. There it is. 3rd map coming right up, Alex. What a performance coming out of Aunkere. And NAVI Junior overall looks solid on Inferno.
Yeah, Krad was hoping that they wouldn't clear that triple position because they'd already got a kill there, but NAVI Junior were ready for the tricks that Hard Legion tried to pull out. They get the stab in the back, and they close out the round off the back of it. So beautifully done by NAVI Junior, picking up the win on Inferno, and that means we will be heading on to that Mirage as the decider of this series.
Indeed, and while it is time for a short break, we will be right back with Mirage, so don't go anywhere.